Hi, welcome to Hello English OET Tips. Today, I'm going to discuss the structure of Part A of listening test and a few useful tips to tackle it. Listening subtest is same for all professions. It consists of 3 different parts A, B and C, and the duration is about 40 to 45 minutes. And in this video, I'm going to deal with Part A. In Part A, you get 2 consultation extracts. In each extract, which is approximately 5 minutes duration, you will listen to a consultation between a healthcare professional and a patient. The scenario is like this: the patient talks and the healthcare professional writes down the notes. You will get the note with blanks in between in the question booklet. Your task is to fill the blanks given in the notes based on the information you get from their talk. Each extract has 12 questions. Since you get 2 extracts altogether, you have to attempt 24 questions in Part A. Now, how to approach the task? At the start of Part A, you get 30 seconds to read the question. You need to utilize the 30 seconds effectively. First and the most important thing you need to do is relax, take a deep breath, and believe that you'll do this easily. Here I am using a sample listening test downloaded from the OET site to explain the structure of the test in detail. This is the first part of Part A of a sample question paper. The context of the conversation is given in the beginning. It is a physiotherapist talking to a patient, and you will get 30 seconds to read the notes before the start of the conversation. The conversation goes in the order of the notes and the headings are your guide. Since this is a consultation, the patient must be introducing himself and the reason for his visit in the start of the conversation. In the 30 seconds time that you get, you have to underline the keywords while you read the notes. So, how to identify the keywords? Now look at the blanks over here in the notes. The keywords over here are the headings and or the subheading, headings or the subheadings, and words or phrases that are used before and after the blank. Here in this question paper, you have to listen for an information about something that happened 18 months ago, and it is something about an injury, back injury sustained by lifting. So you have to get the answer over here. So mark all the words and phrases and headings related to that particular blank. So do the same for the remaining parts in 30 seconds time. One thing I would like to point out here is that if you get a full sentence under a heading, it usually marks a slight change in the topic. However, in this note, there is no such sentence. I just told you for your information. Now, look at some important points you need to know while doing Part A. In Part A of listening test, you can use commonly accepted abbreviations like BP for blood pressure, BMI for body mass index, etc. But you should not use your own abbreviations and symbols that you usually use while taking down notes. Another point is that you would not be penalized for minor spelling errors. That means if you don't know the exact spelling of a disease condition or a medication and you write a spelling which is close to the real one, then you will get the mark. Remember, this is applicable only for listening Part A. Also, if you make a mistake while writing, don't waste time by erasing it. Instead, just strike it off and write the correct word. And if you don't find an answer, don't get stuck. Move forward, otherwise you would lose the following answers too. At the end of the consultation, you go back to the missing blank, and my suggestion is make a guess based on the listening and write an answer, because you don't get any negative mark for a wrong answer. Also in Part A, since it's a consultation, a knowledge of pain collocation will be very helpful. For example, we use collocations like acute pain, excruciating pain, burning pain, shooting pain, etc. to describe intense and severe pain. Likewise, dull pain, nagging pain, intermittent pain to describe less severe pain. And finally, you need to do a lot of practice. If you're working and if you don't have enough time to practice all the parts and modules every day, practice part by part in the beginning. But it is very important to keep up the time and follow the instruction completely while doing the part. Time management is very important and you need to practice doing the part within the stipulated time. That's all for today. See you soon with a detailed explanation of part B and C in the next video. Bye-bye. Take care.